Team, welcome to the first session for our Master of Software Testing, the third batch. I'm glad you're all here. Very glad to see that we're getting started now with the first session for the Master of Software Testing. So team, before I get going and we talk about what we will do today, I quickly wanted to check with you and see if each of you have gone through the orientation session videos before you get started. It will become very important, team, for you to do so. The reason being, there is a lot that I've mentioned on how this program will work there. Okay, and please do note, this program is a lot about you and very less about us. So you will be doing a lot of hard work, team. Okay, so please keep that in mind when you start to work. So here is the URL that you can go to on itln.com to get all the details about Master Software Testing. You will need to also watch the orientation sessions that are there in each of these links. All right. All right. So without further delay, let me talk about what we're going to do today. In fact, since this is the first day, we're going to kickstart with how the schedule is going to work, what we're going to be doing. So to begin with, I have created a folder here. In a second, I'll be showing you. I think training calendar version 2.0. All right, team. So we put together a training calendar that we will be following as part of the most as well. So primarily, team, one, we will have a folder where each of you will have access to. I don't believe any one of you have been invited into it yet. But what we will do is we will start doing it slowly as we get into before the next session. For every most batch, we create a folder. And all that we will do as part of the complete 3-4 months exercise will be stored in this folder. All right. You will all be part of a team that you'll work with. All right. Once the team is set up, you will be interacting with them and working and learning things together. All that activity that you do will eventually belong to that team folder, and you will have access to these folders as we go along. I will be supported by two of my technical leads from ITLearn, Vishal and Manoj. They're going to be participating very actively in these sessions. They're currently there as organizers on the GoTo meeting right now. And you will have the technical support, the guidance, and wherever you get stuck, you will be seeing a lot of support coming in from Manoj and Vishal. And I will have them also give you a small walkthrough of what and how things will shape up in the next few minutes. But before that, I want to make sure that under most three members, I create a small document and we'll talk about the approach, right? How we're going to go about the entire program. What will be really good, team, is since this is the first critical session for us to get started and lay the foundation, any questions that you have, please feel free. Approach doc, I'll call this. Please feel free to start putting it in the question and answer section so that we will answer it as we get to it. Master of Software Testing, right? So, like the session says, there is only one intent / goal, team, that we all have. All right, you will be mastering software testing by the end of the program. That is what it is. It is not that you will be learning it in a very normal manner and so on. So you will go very, very deep. You'll be spending a lot of time and effort into this. It is not going to happen otherwise. Okay, lot of time and effort needs to be spent. The reason being, there is a lot to learn, team. Okay, lot of topics, and each topic we will do a deep dive. So we're not learning things at a very, very high level. We will go in deep. Okay, we will start with the fundamentals, okay, and go advanced. Now, out of all the topics that we're talking about, I am not expecting you to master everything. Okay, you're not going to be specifically looking into mastering everything that you see here. However, what you will be mastering is the fact that any of these topics that we've put together, we will take 2 or 3 of it and make sure that you master them and have a good idea about others. In this specific batch, what we will focus on is we will start with the MS Office and some basic HTML skills. Okay, very basic. Then we will go into the manual software testing as a process, and along with that you learn a couple of tools called JIRA and Bugzilla to help you with JIRA, Bugzilla and QC. In fact, QC/ALM will also be there. All right, which will get you started with simple tools, the whole manual software testing project. We will also do a manual testing live project. So each of you will involve in the live project, and these projects are very, very critical, team. The more you stress and emphasize on the live projects, the more effective the whole program will be for you. Okay. After we finish this, typically we go for a QTP or Selenium, but in this case we will be going for mobile application testing. Okay. We will emphasize a lot on mobile application testing and for iOS and Android. Any questions or comments, team? Please do not raise your hand. Put it in the Q&A section. Reason being, there's so many participants in this batch that I would like them to all put everything in together there. Okay. Now, I will call this mobile application testing as MAT, and we will have a major MAT live project. Okay. Mobile application test MAT live project. And then we will go into QTP and QTP/UFT. QTP/UFT live project, Selenium with core Java, and in this batch you will also be seeing Selenium with Python, and then Selenium live project. All right, MS Office, some basic HTML, and SQL. You'll need to know a little bit of SQL programming as well, too, for database testing. Selenium live project, and then we will have a few more topics coming up. Now, team, do note, not all of these topics will we be doing as a live training. Why don't we want to do live training for all of them? Why don't we repeat everything? Number one, doesn't make sense. Okay, you'll have a lot of videos and live combined. Okay, the reason for you to really focus in creating a schedule and watching the videos is because, one, it is all there already. Okay. Two, you can set your schedule and your rhythm at your own pace, because what happens is sometimes people are not able to spend 2 days evenly every day, but they'll spend 4 hours one day, they'll spend 8 hours the other day, they'll not be able to spend anything on the third day. So you can go up and down, and you can so videos, all content ready for you. Then two, you can choose a schedule to learn. Create a schedule with your team members. Okay, we're gonna divide you into teams. We will come to that shortly, team. Create a schedule with your team members and do a fast track. As I said, master software testing is not about coming and spending 1 hour every day. It is at least spending 2-3 hours every weekday. Plan to spend at least 15 to 20 hours, team, as needed. Repeat and review as needed. Okay, 15 to 20 hours minimum needed per week. So how you spend it, how you do it will be your call. You have to work very closely with the team. Okay, team-based learning. This is another very important team. You will be part of a team. The team can be anywhere between 5 to 10 members. You will see that some of you have working experience, some of you are already working, some of you are absolutely fresh, you're beginner level. So there are different skills profiles will be into one team. But eventually, as you go about doing all your live project works, all the training and tutorials, you will interact a lot with each other, and you'll see extreme amount of output coming as part of the team. Okay, you will have to work closely and decide on a specific schedule for studying. The way it's going to be theme is lot of learning through videos, then execution through live projects, and then you will see presentations by every team on the status. For example, if we set up a schedule that the week 1 this is what we will do, week 2 this is how what we're going to do, and so on, you will notice that uh, you will not be always learning every time. You will learn for 1 week, you will be doing a project for 2 weeks, and you will start presenting 1 week. So it's a mixture of everything put together team. You will not be just relying on tutorials and going in and sitting back and learning. No, you're going to get up, you're going to start moving, you're going to start doing things. When I say moving, not physically, but just the fact that you're interacting with your team, and there'll be a lot of work that you have to do. Okay, it is not listening mode, you will be participating very actively. Okay, active participation is absolute needed. And I'll tell you, team, what happens is it is not to scare you or to tell you that there's a lot of hard work, but just the fact that it requires some focus. Anything to learn requires focus, especially if you're getting into deeper things. Just one tool, learn, go. You may not need to do so much of focus and so much of hard work. But when you have to get into such advanced courses, you need to team. All right. Now, one of the things that I'll do is I'll go to the previous most one. There'll be a new learning schedule. Let me copy this into our system, and we'll put this manual testing. Okay. Yeah, some kind of a rough schedule. This will give us a good idea of how we'll go forward. Make a copy. I'll call this as most 3. It's not new, it's just a learning schedule. Okay, we're going to decide, we all will work on one schedule team, and that will be very important. Someone had, who joined? Okay, sorry, Raj, I believe you all have joined there in the Hyderabad office, so I've muted you. You were unmuted then. Okay, so we're here now. Let's see, where is that file? Most 3 learning schedule. Where did it go? I'll do a quick refresh. I'm searching for that file here. Most 3 learning schedule. Yeah, it's in the main drive, and I'm moving it to most 3 folder. All right, cool. So this is hopefully moved there now. There you go. We just creating the approach document, and here it is. So primarily we are shuffling things around. So you'll see manual testing and MS Office being interchanged. So insert one above. There are links also for everything, what to do and so on. There are notes, and there are teams. We will come to the teams later. We have not yet divided the teams. We will think about the names and all that later, team. Okay, so this is there. MS Office manual testing. Then we will get into SQL and database testing, test management tools, JIRA, Bugzilla, QC. Then we're talking about mobile application testing. Yeah. So team, let me see if there are any quick questions that are there in the meanwhile. Any questions that I can take while I'm still going ahead with this? And what we will do is we'll be creating a schedule in such a way that we know what's coming in the next 3-4 weeks, and then it may change based on how we progress overall. Okay. I've already put a training calendar. So HTML and MS Office, manual testing, HP QTP. Okay. Mobile app testing videos, mobile app testing live project. Okay, this is important. And then we'll get to QTP/UFT. Everything else here, I'm going to delete for now. Okay. How long will it take to complete the entire program? So the entire program, Nas, 70-80% of it will be done in about 2.5-3 months. And then what will happen is a lot of people will repeat. They will get extended into the next master software testing if they have not yet found a job or they had to take break in between. A lot of people get very successful in the first month itself, and then they drop out because they've already got a job. They can't focus on this training. But you have a 3 years access to the entire package. You can do it as you want. So we are looking at between 2.5 to 3 months. Sometimes it can go up to 3.5 months as well. Mobile testing, how far will we be learning? We will be going very advanced. You'll be talking about real device, simulated, emulators, installing on native apps, web-based apps, automation, all of them. So all of these, you'll be going in very deep manner. Are you going to form the teams by the time zones? Yes. So what will happen is, for example, if I may, I'll just check once and then I'll show it to you, team. I don't want to share anyone's contact details. Like, for example, this was the contact list for the previous batch, and depending on, most of them from US, a few of them are from Australia, Canada, and so on. And you'll see, depending on the state and the time zone, they're divided into teams. All right. So you will see that similarly, you all will be divided into similar teams. All right, team. So let's go back to this rough schedule. This will help you give a kind of an idea of how long we're going to take. I'm talking about MS Office and HTML, team. That is something that we're planning this week. We're starting out today. So this is 8/25, and you will go on this way for about 3 days. There are videos for MS Office and HTML. You'll find it on our website. Just go here, and very, very simple videos, MS Office basic videos and HTML videos. Okay, all you need to do is take it up, start learning through the videos. You will have also access to not just this, you will have access to the earlier folders that were created by members. So for example, the first batch, most second batch, and the third batch right now, you'll have access to them. If you notice, what the teams have done is each team have created a document of understanding for everything they have learned. For example, if you look at Excel, all right, there is this msexcel.doc. You will see a summary of the video that has been created is present here. It's actually, this is not a complete one. Manoj, Vishal, do you remember which was the team which completed it all well? All summary docs, MS Office. This is MS Office. Yeah, this is the one. Video 1, Chapter 1, Introduction to MS Excel. So they have created summary of all the videos that we have done. And now you can basically take these documents and put it on the side as you're going through watching the videos. All right. This will help you really complete things in a very quick manner. You don't have to go very slow. So Manoj, Vishal, I couldn't hear you, just in case you were trying to talk.
Yeah, Karthik. I think it is the same document.
This is the same one, right? So
Yeah,
Yeah.
Karthik.
do me a favor, guys. When you get a chance, if you can summarize those documents all into, not summarize, take all those documents and put it into one folder, and then share it under the most three. It'll be easy for referring directly. Okay.
Okay, sure.
Thank you. So what you'll be doing, team, is like what is being shown here. You'll be watching it like a movie. The reason I say watch it like a movie is you will not try and repeat it multiple times and try and master it. Just go with the flow. Do not try to spend a lot of time by pausing, going back, and so on. Start a video, start watching it, go through it all the way to the end. Take notes as you can. Okay, you will get basic concepts, but then what will happen is when you look at the summary documents or when you create them, you will see that there is a great amount of learning that you can capture through the document. Finish the video, look at the document, and then get ready for your team presentations and live projects. These team presentations and live projects, you will go through implementing whatever you have learned, and that is where it will become very, very uh, clear from a concept, from a learning perspective. Okay, so this week you will just be focusing on MS Office and HTML. Next week you will start with manual testing. For manual testing, what will happen, team, is there are a few more videos for manual testing than for MS Office. In fact, MS Office and HTML, I think there are no more than 4 or 5 hours in total, if I'm not wrong. But for manual testing, you will see about 15 hours of content. Forget about the live project to begin with. Just go to the software testing fundamental training videos. Yeah, it's already there. And here you will need to go through, as is mentioned here, as to what videos. Video 1 to 8 and videos 13 to 16. This is basically taking out JIRA and Bugzilla because we will be putting it into a next one. All right. So just go through that flow and start watching this videos, team. Once you watch these videos, you will get a good concept. You will get an overall idea. And then this also will not take more than this date. Come on. This equals this plus 1. Okay. Control C, Control V. I don't have anything here. I can delete this. So test management tools, Jira, Bugzilla, so and so. Okay, this is fair enough. All right, team. So you're getting the point, right? So the first week we're going to focus on half a week on this, and about, I would say it'll take about a week, not half a week, to finish manual testing videos. Once you do that, spend about half a week. Don't go too deep, team. I'm telling you why. You will be repeating them when you get into the project. Get to the basic understanding of what you need to do. Okay, you will, when you get to the project and so on, you can start practicing more extensively. Okay, Jira and Bugzilla also, here don't spend more than a week, just spend about a week onto it. So we are looking at by 18th of September you should be able to get completed with finishing the videos and all for these 4 areas. Then we will get into the live project format after you do one more week on here. Mobile app testing. Are everyone with me? What we're doing, team? Okay, here is the list of what we will do there. And then we will do it 2 weeks. This is going to be videos. This is going to be videos. And here we're going to do live project. Okay, so this project, team, you will be implementing a lot of what we have done so far. All that we have done so far, you will be implementing as part of this project, and this live project will be very critical for our success. QTP UFT we will do live, and QTP live project then Selenium with Java and Python. This is something I'm doing right now, so you will have access to it as part of most team. Selenium with Java, Python. What else did I wanted to say? Yeah, Selenium live project. Selenium live project as well. All right, there you go, team. So all of these will be in absolute live mode. So once we complete with the initial few out here, which is videos, then we will get into absolute live mode, team. All right. So I'll just put this color for this, and here we'll be going in a live mode. Okay. Okay, so this is mobile app testing is about 2 weeks live project. Selenium 2 weeks here, about 2 weeks, 2 weeks, 2 weeks. Roughly, we're looking at close to, at least from these, about 14 weeks. Okay, so yeah, about 3 months, right? 14 weeks would be 12 weeks. Yeah, 14 weeks would be about 3 months. So there you go. So this is what we will be trying to focus on, and this is roughly similar schedule that we have. So October, November, I've really not put too much onto it. We will be developing that based on the most schedule. What basically has is the master of software testing creates the schedule, and then we will publish this. Whoever wants to join just for these courses will be joining accordingly in those areas at that time. Okay, but you guys will be continuing as a team in the same teams all through the entire thing. Okay. Now, what kind of questions do we have at this point? Let's see. All right, guys, floor open. If someone wants to speak, you're more than welcome to raise your hand and I will unmute you. You can ask me questions that way too. So I have a few questions on chat that I'm going to take, and then probably Vishal, Manoj, if you're ready, whenever you're ready, you can take a few minutes to walk through and talk about how we've done most too so far, or any of the other ones. Let's see. First, I'm taking the questions from audience who have who wanted to speak. Unmute. Vanita, go ahead, please. Vanita?
Yeah. Hi, Karthik.
Hello. Go ahead, Vanita.
Hi, Karthik.
Hi, Vanita. Go ahead with your question, please. Are you able to hear me? I don't know why you are not able to hear suddenly. Are everyone else able to hear me? Asif, do you have a question?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, please.
Okay, I need to, if you don't mind, can you introduce yourself, what you're doing, what you have so far done?
Asif, have you not gone through the orientation session videos?
No, not yet.
All right, so then you're a little late into it. You need to start there. This is the first day of the session. So it is a little too matured into the discussion of about introducing myself, but still I'll do that. My name is Karthik. I represent itlearn.com. I've been training on QA and software testing for the last 5 years. I'm not sure how you have come across my program, but this is basically one of the most sought after program in QA and automation globally. And Master Software Testing is a program that I've put together for someone to go from a very beginner level to advanced QA as one master program all in one. All right.
Okay, and then where did you work?
That's irrelevant.
Where did you get that?
That's irrelevant, Asif.
And what about the Vishal and Manu?
Okay, so let me tell you about my team. So I live and operate from US. I live in Los Angeles. Vishal and Manoj are part of our technical support team. They are full-time QA professionals working in different parts of India. What they do is primarily we have a very large technical forum with thousands of members. So they help answer all the technical queries that come up for students. As they watch videos, as they practice, as they get questions, they reach out to Vishal and Manoj to that. Additionally, Vishal and Manoj also participate in the live projects and these trainings along with me and support me for execution.
Okay, and the last one is how many tools you are using on QA?
How many tools?
Yeah.
So see, if I talking at a number because, if, for example, even MS Office is a tool. But if you're talking automation tools, we're talking QTP, we're talking Selenium, we're talking JIRA, Bugzilla, Quality Center, and we are also going to use a lot of tools in between through mobile app testing and so on.
This is all about the technical thing, or this is all about the theory? Because there are many books in the market right now. There are many things online right now, so we can get the theoretical knowledge. But I'm interested more on technical, like practical thing.
All right, sorry,
I
Asif,
suppose to be.
and I think all your questions are very critical for you, very important. I believe what you need to do is watch the. I'm not sure if you have seen the programs and the videos that I've done so far. That'll be a good idea to start. But let me tell you, this program is one of the most practical programs that you'll ever find. The reason is you will be doing a lot of things hands-on. All right, the theory also, if you look at, is all project based. So if you take any of the tutorials that I've done, I don't do a theory. I take a project and I execute a project. I show you how I'm executing a project and I teach you while doing that. So there is no theory. Now, there are multiple ways of learning. You can learn without spending anything. You can learn sitting at home, just browsing through, or even, like you said, you could buy a book and do it. The reason people join these programs is it's a guided tour. You have all in one place. You are going per a schedule, and we have a proven record of what and how the results are. All right.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Asif. Mugda, go ahead, please. What's your question?
Yeah, hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, so these live projects, so can we write these live projects in our CV?
Correct.
In our resume?
Correct. The reason they're live projects is we are taking real-time projects that we have. We have multiple applications that we have as part of ITL and portfolio overall. And these projects, these applications go through changes constantly. So we give you the project, we talk about the application, and you are executing it. You are showing us the results. You're doing everything, and you put it on your resume for reference as well, that you have done this.
Okay, so somebody will be actually monitoring this project and the quality of the work we are doing.
End to end, we go very deep. It's going to be very, very critical review. You will not be able to. Sometimes it will be very tough for you to even think the kind of reviews you will get. The reason is these projects, when you execute, you will see the complete experience that I have, Vishal, Manoj putting in. You'll also see how the other teams are doing. The best way for you to look at some of the examples would be to go to the live projects. For example, go to a Selenium live project or a QTP live project and just go through some of the videos. There are a few videos which are free. There are other videos which are paid videos. But if you go through it, you will see the teams presenting. It is very little of us, and you will see the teams doing it, presenting it and showing how it is done from their end. So yes, live projects will be very hands-on, and you can take it onto your portfolio, into your CV.
Okay, and the one like how it will work in the placement kind of, like how you will be able to help us do it for the placement thing.
So what happens for the placement is, number one, what I did is I created a complete end-to-end training on the placement assistance. Okay, if you go here, you will learn right from what you should put in the resume, how you will build a resume, how you will go about posting that resume on different job sites, how you'll maintain it, how you're going to handle calls, everything end to end till the time you get and start on the project. After you've gone through these videos, what you're going to be doing is you will work to preparing your resume accordingly and then hand it to my team, and we will start actively working on placements for you, and you will also be doing it from your end. So it will be both the ways. So you can continue to do the hunt for yourself, and we will also give it our try.
Okay, so summary is your team will be helping us for the marketing our CV.
Correct. It will be Sumisha from our team, and she will be taking your CV. You'll be speaking with her, and we will also do mock interviews as and when you complete your resume and you're ready for it.
Okay, great. Thanks.
All right, you're welcome. All right, let's see who else. Avijit, I'm taking. So I'm just wanted people to be able to speak up if there's anything, and I thought this will be a good opportunity. That's why I'm letting you guys speak. Go ahead, Avijit.
Hey, Karthik. Like to know about the mobile testing and the stuff. How this gonna be working? Like, will you gonna show some real device experience kinds of like videos, or all gonna be like in simulator or emulator?
Right. So the videos that are there right now for mobile app testing, I have covered it all. I have shown using real devices on Android and iPhone and iPad. I have shown using emulators, simulators. We've also done automation on it. All right. So if you
Okay.
go to the videos of mobile testing, you will see there are two sections to it. One are the videos that I've done specifically for Android, and then there's iOS and automation. All right. So you can watch both of
Okay.
these. It will cover both. So when I connect real device, what I do is I either do AirPlay or some kind of reflector to be able to show what I'm doing on the device on the system, and then I record it accordingly, and you're able to see the output. When you do the live project team, you will be getting your devices as much as you can. Get your hands on as many different types of devices as you can, at least for that live project period, and test it. See if you can get an iPad, see if you can get one or two older versions and different combinations. You will actually start doing real device testing very extensively.
Oh, okay. So it's gonna be possible, like when you're gonna display, like I'm not only interested only for the, I mean, those videos, like the recorded one, but like to know, like to see the live videos, how you're gonna show kinds of things. So it's gonna be very helpful. And I already saw the blogs and the stuff, and this blog is very, very effective. Thanks a lot, Kartik.
Thanks, Avijit. Thank you. Yes, again, you have to work very hard towards it, but then the result, you will see it at the end for sure. All right.
Okay, excellent. And any upcoming thing for like Fire operating system or something?
For what?
I mean, for the mobile, are you planning anything to add apart from Android or iOS, like Fire operating system
No,
that I was?
not right now, because
Oh, okay.
again, the popularity is not so much for the other operating systems as much as these two. However, once you get
Oh,
these right, the approach is very similar.
oh, okay.
The approach is absolutely very similar. It's just the difference is the OS specific testing that is there. The
Correct.
features are different. How the user interacts with it are different.
Excellent. Yes, correct. Sure. Thanks, Kartik.
Thank
That
you.
resolved my questions. Yeah, sure.
Sridhar, go ahead, please.
Hi, Karthik.
Hello.
Yeah. My question with mobile, do you use QTP automation, or do you use any other tools to automate the mobile testing?
For mobile testing, I didn't use QTP. There are many ways of doing it. There are on there are few things where you can actually do automation and execute on a remote device which is connected over the net, like device anywhere and so on. For others, for some devices or the ones you've emulated, we've used Selenium with Android driver, so you could do a lot of automation through that. And you could also do direct emulator based automation on these devices.
Okay, okay. Because presently I'm working on mobile device testing, manual testing. But my other project, previous project, they are planning to purchase with the QTP automation mobile testing. So that's what I'm.
Nice, nice. I have not got a chance yet. I would love to, but when it happens, it'll be. Right now, it's not part of my agenda. Not right now.
Okay, okay. Thank you, Karthik. It's nice training. I saw a lot of videos. It's the way of teaching and everything is good.
Thanks, Sridhar. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right. All right, let's go. So, team, I have a few more questions from chat. I'm going to take them. I have two more hands raised, but the people who have raised the hands didn't enter an audio pin, so I can't unmute them. If there are further questions and people who really want to speak, you are welcome to raise your hands and we'll get going. Right now, let me see what are the other questions on chat and see if I can access it. Is we access all the videos in 1 year? Your access is for 3 years for all the videos as part of most, and then you have the opportunity to repeat any of the live trainings that come as part of those courses included anytime. So this whole training is 3 months. It's not like other fast track training. No, it's not it is basically a combination of multiple courses and programs put together into one. Then please tell me about Manoj and Vishal. So Manoj and Vishal have done some basic introduction, and in fact, Manoj, Vishal, if you would like to, you could take a few minutes and introduce yourself as to what you've been doing QA wise, what you're currently doing. If you want to retain your where you're working as a company name, you don't have to mention it, but you can talk about basically the roles and all that. Let me finish a few questions and then I'll give it to you, Manoj and Vishal. Can you please share this doc so that I can have the schedule? Yes, you all will have access to the folder. Everything will be there. I don't think math will be done in 1 week. So math will not be done in 1 week, team. This is basically 6 hours plus 13, 19 hours of videos. Okay. You have to watch the videos primarily. Okay. Your duty is to watch the videos, take notes. Then what we will do is when we do the live project, you do the practice on that. That will take you about 2 weeks. Okay. What is the time for these classes? Good question. So what we will be doing is, as part of most, even though you have a schedule like this, right, where we have created a schedule that first half week you're going to do this, next 1 week you're going to be doing this, we will still be meeting every week twice. One, to get an idea on how the progress is. Two, for you to give us some summary presentations on what you have learned so far and what is your understanding of all the concepts that you've put together. And then three, to check how is the schedule going, make sure that we are running in the same schedule, we are learning things in the right direction. Any challenges or any questions, we keep handling it. Okay. So we will be meeting 2 times every week, Monday and Thursday. That is the schedule right now. Every Monday and every Thursday, US, 7 to 8 p.m. Pacific time. Okay. If it is too late for participants in East Coast, let me know. I will try and prepone it by about half an hour or 1 hour so that it will become easy. So most of you I know are from US. I know many of you are joining from India as well. And that will be a little early morning for you. Hopefully it should be convenient for all. Are you covering any particular domain? No, Vrishali, I'm not touching on a specific domain, not focusing on one domain. As you see in the tutorials, there'll be multiple domains that I've done. I would have done travel industry, medical industry, mortgage, home loans. So different things we would have touched upon, not really one specific. Can I earn a certificate without completing QTP UFT? I'm interested in learning Selenium first. So Yemi, certificate of completion, you can get it for any course once you go through the quiz, the interview questions. We have a very elaborate interview question system. So for example, if you go to let's say Selenium or QTP, you have a complete set of interview questions there. So once you complete them and you're confident of it, there are a couple of tests that we're creating as a certification exam. You could take it. It'll be free for all the paid members and you could participate in it and get the certification. Master of software testing, all of the people who successfully complete it will definitely get a participation certification. And for the people who have really done well, we will definitely provide a strong reference to you. Okay. What are the ratio of the placement through your placement team? So it varies, Asif. We have luckily not had a need to really focus on placements for 2 reasons. Our training is a very, very full-time activity. Second, we've seen extremely positive feedback. People have been successful in getting jobs after these programs. So if there's any candidates who's really not done it, then we focus on them. Otherwise, it is not a major challenge for people to get placed once they go through all this. Right now I couldn't access to any of the videos. Members login info will be sent via email. Yes. So Vanita, it takes about 24 hours from the time you join for you to get complete access, and it'll take you about a week to get acclimatized to know where is what and so on. I'm from Texas. Now I didn't pay fees. How I pay fees? So Suresh, anything with the course payments and all that, contact the team. You can email to learn@itlearn.com or call at this number, please. Okay. What kind of jobs do we need? And do we can we get? So you can apply for automation jobs. You can apply for mobile app testers. You can apply as back-end testing. You can apply for front-end regression manual testing, or any of the QA analyst jobs that you'll find. All right. All right, team. So this session is getting recorded, and you will get the recording. We will see another page for most three that should be here as well. So if you go under videos and go to Master Software Testing, you will see most link to most three also present there. You will be able to see that video from there. So you'll see most software testing batch 3. This video will be part of it. All right, team. Let's see. Namat, I will unmute you. You have some question. Vishal, Manoj, be ready so that you can take over and give a quick walkthrough, please. After this, Namat, go ahead. Did you have a question for us?
Yeah, Karthik, I just wanted to know what is the major difference between the mobile testing and the web application testing.
So, Namat, many differences. It is very tough to kind of summarize into a technical aspect at this section, at this session. I'm focusing on very specific things. However, if you go to the mobile app testing page itself, there are multiple free videos. Even if you're not a member, there are many free videos that will give you a decent idea. The first video itself, I believe, has already some information about how is it different. But primarily, the biggest differences are your screen size is smaller. You will be accessing it on the go. So suddenly your application is switching from a Wi-Fi zone to a 4G zone, or in network or out of network. There will be multiple interruptions that will come when you're using applications like a Skype call or a WhatsApp message, or some kind of a text message will pop up, or you'll get a call interfering your application flow. All right. All of these things. So you need to do field testing. You need to do what happens when you do just a screen rotation. What will happen in landscape mode? What will happen in portrait mode? What will happen if internet connection is lost in between, or the cell is dying down? So there are multiple scenarios which you'll need to test on. And all of this, you need to put it into a very strong framework as a checklist and create and say that, okay, now have we done this testing? Have we done a field testing? Have we done a testing while the phone is charging? Have we done a testing when we are in a 4G network? And in fact, even the carrier-based testing becomes, have we done it on an AT&T? Did we do it on a Sprint? And so on. So there are significant amount of differences. However, you need to be a software tester who knows how the application needs to be tested first, and then you could go deeper into being a mobile app tester.
Yeah, well, what is the best strategy for the mobile app?
Namath, it will take me at least 3 hours to stress on that, and it can't be developed into a one line. You have to create spreadsheets, documentation, best process, best practice documents, and multiple templates, and keep them as part of your execution plan. If you just go through what you will see here, all right, the whole approach itself will tell you how you go about doing these things. There are so many strategies to it. There are multiple, even Android and iOS itself will differ. So go through these, some of the free videos, you will get a good, decent idea to begin with.
Definitely. Thank you very much, Kapil.
You're welcome. Again, Namath, see, I love your question. I wish it was a session where we could really focus on that. Just the fact that this session is very specific and we can't get into the specific details on other topics.
I can understand, Kapil, and it's help is very important.
All right. Thank you. All right. Last question from Mohammed, and then Manoj and Vishal on to you. Mohammed, go ahead.
Hi, how are you, Kapil?
Good, thank you.
My question is, as a newcomer on this industry, there is, based on my, observation, is so many things. It's a huge industry. Yeah. But as a new beginner, in order to get a job within 6 months or 5 months, where we can start, and what we can focus on that in order to get a job within 4 months or 5 months or 6 months. I mean, there is so many tools. Everything is details. It's very hard to concentrate all of them. So, what do you advise on that?
Right. Very good.
And as a manual tester or like focus on any tools, then we can master on that and get a job, something like that.
Right. Right. Great question. Thank you so much. I feel very happy when people have this genuine, very, and these questions are so important because your career depends on it, your path depends on it. Here is my answer. All right. Number one, you cannot master everything. You have to learn the right things in the right manner to get to the job. And then you will get everything on the job experience. Okay. Let me relate this question to, let's say, sports field. Let's talk about cricket for a minute. Okay. Let's say that I want to get into professional cricket, league games and so on. And I've really not done a lot of cricket games earlier. I've just watched a few games. Now, I have wide choice as well. Mohammed, I'm going to mute you for a second because there's too much background noise there. I have wide choice. Do I want to be a wicket keeper? Do I want to be a bowler within bowling? Do I want to do spin, slow, medium, pace, right? More choices like that. Do I want to be a batsman? In batsman, where do I want to be? Do I want to be a hitter in the back or someone who goes and handles things steadily? Or do I want to be an expert fieldsman? Every player needs to know fielding. Absolutely. You're catching, fielding, everyone has to do it. Some people will be even better or not. But then you choose a specialization beyond fielding, right? So your manual testing is like your fielding. Everyone needs to do fielding. You have to know it for sure. Now, what's your specialization? What can you get recognized? You don't have to be everything. Choose one. You want to choose keeping? Do you want to choose bowling? Do you want to choose batting? And within them, what do you want to do? And in the same way, do you want to choose automation tools like QTP or Selenium or Load Runner? Or you want to do something like mobile app testing, something that gives you specialization. All right. So your manual testing is like your fielding. You have to completely know it for sure. That includes your MS Office, little bit of SQL and JIRA, Bugzilla, some tools like that, defect management, test management tools. And then you choose your specialization. That is how you go about. Once you get into the game and you start playing, let's say you're into the team because of your batting, you can also try and do experiment with bowling and pick up another skill. So you've got a job because of QTP, but suddenly you started seeing that your company needs more on Selenium, and then you start mastering Selenium as well. And overall, over a period of 5 years or 10 years, you build a career, you become very strong in multiple areas. But you got to start small, you got to choose one field, take that, and then master it. I hope it was a relevant example, and that kind of answers your question, Mohammed.
Hi.
Mohammed, you good?
Yeah, it's good.
All right. All the best with your decision making, Mohammed. I hope any questions that you all have, you're more than welcome to reach out. Sorry, team, it was an hour session. We just got extended. I start the session usually 5-10 minutes late because a lot of people come from work. They've got to take a family things, and I start the session, but then I keep it on hold for about 5-10 minutes so that people are getting ready. Now, team, I'm gonna quickly let Manoj, Vishal, please take over. Speak for us for a few minutes. Just introduce yourself from your technical aspects and so on, and then I'll end the session after that.
Hi everyone, Manoj here, and I'm having more than 7 years of experience in software testing. I involved in manual testing and automation projects using QTP, Selenium, and many other open source tools. And here I will be helping you throughout the course, and you can reach me for any technical queries or any doubt you have. So once we will finalize teams, so you can, I will provide our technical support email IDs or my personal IT learning mail ID. You can reach to us. So that's it from my side, Karthik.
Thanks, Manoj. Thank you. And guys,
hi team, this is Vishal. I have more than 7.5 years of.
Go ahead, Vishal.
Hello. Hello.
Vishal, go ahead. We can all hear you.
Yeah. Yeah, so hi team. I'm Vishal. I have more than 7.5 years of experience in malware and automation testing. I have been associated with IT Learn for more than a year now, and have been helping out new team members on any technical front, either of Selenium, QTP, and any technical doubts you have or anything related to your career. So as Manoj has said that we'll be dividing up you guys into teams, so you'll be associated to between one of us. So we'll be helping you out. So just feel free to contact us for anything that you need. We're there for you. So happy learning.
Thank you, guys. Manoj, Vishal, thank you so much. In fact, team, just I don't get many opportunities to thank my support team overall. IT Learn today is the way it is. We have a very small team. We are about 10, 12 members overall who work from different parts of the world. And people help us on technical aspects, admin aspects, and all of these areas. And I'm really thankful for the team to kind of support and growth of IT Learn overall. Thank you all. Thank you, Manoj. Thank you, Vishal. I have a few more questions from the audience. I hate not to answer it, so I'm going to start taking the questions, quickly answering them. And if participants, it's become too late for you, you can always log off. There is a video that you can come back to. But let me quickly try and answer. So there were a couple of questions from Madhumita. Will be applying as freshers or experienced candidate after the course. So primarily, Madhumita, you will be getting a lot of experience through the course. A lot of experience. In fact, this has been the comments from many of the participants, not just for most, but many of the participants who have come for QTP, Selenium, other trainings in IT. The comment from the participants has been that when they get to the training, they're surprised at the amount of skill and knowledge that they've gained just being part of the training and one or two live projects. And that even practical projects have not given that. So that is a great feedback that has come, and that gives a lot of confidence to us to kind of keep promoting what we do. Okay. Now, you will be able to put about 3 to 6 months of experience on the different projects that you work with us, and that along with the skill and what kind of projects you have done will really go a long way. All right. I'm in IT field, but not in QA. Now I want to move to QA. So what you should do, Suresh, is first go to the section where we talk about live. Okay. And here there are many videos that we've done. Okay. So there's one video here, non-IT to software testing, a career migration guide. So if you're non-IT and you plan to move to software testing, how could you do it? How could you accomplish it? So go to this page. You'll be able to look at how you could be able to do that. Okay, it's a free video and you should be able to watch it. It'll give you a good idea. So Tuesday and Wednesday we have to watch videos. You have to learn, keep learning every day, even Saturday, Sunday. Okay, Pallavi, it's not going to be working that Monday and Thursday you'll only attend my session, and then Tuesday and Wednesday you're going to watch video. You will be watching videos every day, team. So please remember that. Knowledge of HTML, SQL, C#, PowerShell scripting, etc. Very good. If you're not in QA and you have all this knowledge, that's very good. It's easy for you to capture one or two automation tools and become an expert in that area very quickly. When we will get to know our group team members to discuss with them. So Pallavi, very soon. Within the next 2 days, you will get the entire sheet, and people will be joining even from now to Thursday. So by Thursday, you'll have your finalized team sheets. Okay. If subscribe, join the session, then all the videos will be accessing free, or only most 3 batch videos will be there. Most 3 batch videos will be there, and all the course videos which are included in most. All right, Avijit? If you subscribe, that's what you'll get. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. I appreciate your time. Appreciate your patience for being there. A little overrun session, but I wanted to kickstart. We have created a schedule. We will go with the schedule. We will see how we progressed on this when we meet on 28th, I believe. Right? When is the next session? So I think this link will not work anymore. We will have to get into the new link where we have not shared this with the members. So this one, yeah, 28th is the session. This link we will be sharing with all the paid members, and then you can register on that team. All right, that's it from our side right now, team. Thank you so much for attending. Appreciate it, and we will see you back on Thursday then. Take care, everyone. Thank you so much. Have a good evening, morning, depending on where you are. Thank you all. Bye.